So in the previous lab we have learned the basics of SVN commands. So in that previous lab we have created one repository called repo. In that we have two projects, one Yong Linux, another project is YL. Now in this lab we are going to take the backup of this repo repository and we'll create another repository called repo1 and we'll be restoring the backup of that in the repo1. That all will be doing from the SVN client. So let's start with. So let's first of all check our repositories. So there is a single repository named repo, right? So as I have shown you in the diagram, we'll be creating another repository called repo1 and we'll be taking the backup of repo and restoring in the repo1. So first of all, let's learn that the backup command for SVN is SVN admin dump. So when I've given the command SVN space dump space the repository name /www/svn/repo, it is showing me that all the versions you just see, version 1, version 2, like this. Okay, you see version 1, okay, like this. It will show you up to version 7. Yes, version 2. Okay. So when you execute this command in the standard output, it shows that what is it is going to take backup as. Okay, now it ends up at revision 7. So what I'll be doing is, as I have told you, I'll create another repository first. So this is SVN admin create repo1 command will create a repository under the SVN folder. Now this will give ownership on that repository 1 to Apache user. Now let's provide the SE Linux context so that these folders will be accessible by the Apache service. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be redirecting the dump to a file called svn repo.dump. So this file will contain the backup. So we are going to store this on /root. Okay, now check all the versions or all the revisions were saved. Now let me restore this. So for restoring, the command is load and will be restoring to repo1 and the backup location is /root/svn repo. See, this is my repo1 where it will be restored. Now press. So here before restoring, let's check. See, this is empty, right, with revision 0. So now press enter. Now you check. Okay, so this is the data which was present in the repository called repo. Now it is restored to repo1. So this is called the full backup. Okay, in this we learned how to take the full backup. But suppose I want to take incremental backup or I want to take the backup of a specific project. So let's try with this. Suppose instead of giving in the command repo, I'll give the repo/Yong Linux. My intention is to take the backup of Young Linux project. See, it is not supporting because you cannot take the backup of a single project like this. But if you try with repo, up to repo, it will take the backup of the entire repository. So how to take the backup of a single project? Now check this command. Here, see, we are going to give the dump command same. Here we are filtering and saying that include Young Linux. Okay, and see here what it is showing. YL project is dropped and Young Linux was included. Now here to test, what I will be doing is I will create a new repository repo2. Okay, and I will be restoring the dump file in this repo2. Okay, so it is restored. So if you go and check, see, only Young project is restored. So this is how you can take an individual project out of a repository. Now let's learn how to take the incremental backup, because see here it is showing all the revision versions from 1 to 7. Suppose I want to take revision versions from 4 to 6 or from 4 to 7 like this. Suppose I need an incremental backup. I don't want to take a complete backup of the particular project or repository. So the command will change. It will be dump space incremental -r 4 to 6. Okay, so 4 to 7 we are taking them, and we will be putting this as dump2 -file. See here 4, 5, 6 is dumped. Okay, it depends upon what is the range you will give. Okay, so we are creating another repository to where we will be storing this. So here we can see a problem because the previous files are not. See, the error is, as you are not having the previous versions of those files, how you can update using the incremental, how you can restore the incremental files over there. So that's why you faced a challenge, right? So what we'll be doing now, let's create another repository and let's take incremental backup. See here what I'll be doing is, suppose 1 to 4, I am taking this incremental backup from 1 to 4. This will be stored in the dump 3, suppose. Okay, see here we have stored revised 1, 2, 3. Similarly, after this what I will be doing is from 5 to 7. Okay, now I will it's 7. Okay, dump 4 -5. Okay, now let's create another repository named repo4. Now here what I'll try is, I will first of all restore from backup in the dump file 3, which contains incremental backup from 1 to 4 in the repository 4. Fine, it will work fine. Then I am going to restore from 5 to 7, so which is there inside the dump 4. Okay, now it will work because this repository already contains the previous versions of those files. Now while restoring, so see, now only test.txt is there. Now if I will restore these revisions from 4 to 7 and go and check, all the files is be there. Okay,